She's gonna do great things.
Big smile. Go to grandma.
Sweetie.
She's gonna do great things. She's gonna do great things.
You did a great thing.
The ISU Commercial Music Program is an active record label. And if you want to hang out and make music and work for a record label, you come to Idaho State University. If you want to go to music school, there's plenty of other music schools out there. But we're the only music school out there that is treating the program as a record label, as an entity that makes and produces high quality music, and we don't care what kind of music it is. And in fact, it's my job to be a little bit mischievous and put the classical musician with the jazz musician and the indie rocker. The Idaho State Civic Symphony invited the Pedro Giraudo Tango Quartet to campus, and they rehearsed for a week and put on this really wonderful concert. And then we are recording the full album. And by we, it's the Pedro Giraudo Quartet, the entire Idaho State Civic Symphony, and then a crew of commercial music students actually running the session itself.
This is the very first time that I collaborate with a university in a project of this magnitude, and I think it's very unique. This is not common. This is the first time that I hear kind of like a program like the commercial music program is so kind of encompassing, and it includes so much information very key for students to understand. And the fact that the university has a label, I think it's extraordinary, and that it embarks on projects like this. I think it's a something very unique in the US.
I really like it how he's able to get guest artists to come on and like talk to us, and like we had a class where we'd like ask him questions.
Without the commercial music program, this wouldn't be possible. To record a symphony orchestra is normally prohibitively expensive. The fact that we have this incredibly beautiful concert hall with such a marvelous acoustic and wonderful orchestra and these great collaborators and real technical expertise on campus is what makes this possible.
You can learn not just like the instrument side, but like also like a lot of the recording tech side, like microphones, recording, mixing, things like that. And those are all things that I was really into, so I felt like this program was like perfect for me.
Kind of all my formal education, both my undergrad and master's in New York in different colleges, and as great as they were, they did not prepare me at all for anything that was not exclusively musical. And being a person who is able to make a living as a musician out there involves so many other things. And I feel this program here, once again, I don't even have to imagine, just as an adult, I love the idea and how well prepared the students, when they go to the real world, they're going to be truly prepared to what they need to face out there.
I just like how we have a studio and like we get to be creative and like write our own stuff. Definitely was right for me, I feel like, when I was looking for and doing music in college. This makes it all worth it, I feel like, for me, being here.
By the time 2060 comes, they projected that it will jump from 359 million tons today to at least 1 billion tons of plastic made a year. So then you looked at the graph and how much actually plastic will be here by the time 2060. And it turns out to be 6 times more plastic by 2060. So you can imagine, you drive on the road today, and if you start looking around to see plastic on the side of the road, just imagine in a couple of years' time, there's going to be 6 times more than that. And it's just absolutely scary, the amount of plastic that's going to be generated. And we don't fix that now, it's just going to get too big to ever fix.
Our current solutions to plastic waste are not very good, like throwing it into a hole and burying it or burning it. So we're trying to come up with better ways to deal with it. And I think, as I was saying, like a natural solution using mushrooms that we can grow and occur naturally to dispose of the plastic waste is very intriguing. Like, I think that could really help if it works.
Basically, it comes into a facility, you wash it, take all the contaminants out, and then you heat it up to a certain heat where it becomes like malleable. So instead of like these hard covers, it's now just like kind of a liquid. So out of that liquid, it goes into a shredding machine and comes out little ribbons this size. So it becomes more, the surface area is much more. So basically so just imagine dumping a big bottle of plastic into mycelium. It's going to take a long time to break it down. But as you get the smaller ribbons, it makes it so much easier. So you'll introduce that into a bunker. You'd introduce mycelium into it, and then you'd introduce a substrate. So basically the mycelium will be growing already. I'll then search for new food, and that new food will be the plastics, and then basically consume the carbon out of that. It's the one and only living organism that really breaks down carbon really well.
So the lifespan of plastics in the environment is, very long. It depends on the plastic. It is an untenable solution though, and so finding solutions to deal with the plastic waste problem, I think, should be a very high priority for people. And I think this is as good an avenue to explore as any, especially since it doesn't really introduce toxic gas or involve burying it.
Recycling is one of the issues. Things about plastic is they'll recycle plastic, but they make another plastic product. So you've taken plastic and made some more plastic. It's not a great solution. We're running out of ideas of where the actual plastic is going.
I would love to actually keep working on this into the future. Just explore every side of the project, see the microbiology, see the chemistry, work with the business. I think that would be awesome.
It's really been easy working with the university. And then, dealing with students, they're excited. I mean, that's where it is, and that's what you want to do in the future, is gain this sort of excitement in the community and say, well, like, we can solve this, and we can go forward and do this research. And I think we've got that sort of momentum with ISU, and I'm really excited to work with everyone.
When I came into school, I started in a degree in biology because I knew I wanted to work in the outdoors in some way. I was kind of really leaning towards park ranger. And my friend asked me and was like, hey, let's take this rock climbing class together. And I was like, all right, that sounds pretty fun. I've done it a little bit. I like rock climbing. So she and I took the rock climbing class from Justin Daly at the Outdoor Adventure Center. I learned from one of the student instructors who was teaching with him about the outdoor education program, because that was what he was studying, and he kind of started talking to me about it when I was having a pretty tough time in biology, and explained everything I could do with it, and I was just like, wow, that sounds really great. Sounds like what I want to be doing. I already knew that I loved to be outside and that I wanted to work outside, and so being able to go through this program where I got to grow and learn so much, and my confidence went way higher than I ever thought it could, and I think that's because I felt comfortable in what I was doing finally. I found something that really fit me, that I was happy doing, and that's always been the biggest thing to me, is being happy where I work. So finding a career and a degree that really made me happy and I want to go to work was really rewarding, and then being able to share that experience with others has been one of the best things because I can try and help others find something that's for them. In this degree, you can do like so many different things. I didn't realize how widespread it was until I was in it. So you can work in park service, whether it's state or national. You can work for pretty much any land agency like BLM, Forest Service. You can work at a university like I do, where you teach and you get to run a rental program or an outdoor program. You can work for the city and run their outdoor program or be a part of it. I plan to stay at ISU for a while, so I came on as a full-time recreation coordinator, and I'm really happy in it. I get to keep doing what I love. I would love to be a park ranger at some point. I don't know when that's going to be, but I spent my previous summer as a park ranger, and it was one of the best experiences, so I definitely want to go back to that at some point in my life. My advice, if you're considering the degree, would be to start taking some of those smaller classes that are like the 1 week classes, or they're once a week, and start to kind of gauge your interest. People who really like hands-on work will love the degree, or if they like to be outside or they want to learn about being outside and the hands-on work, it really is. That's my favorite part of working in the outdoors, is being able to share an experience that I think is really neat with someone else and see them do well in it or learn or have fun.
Good morning and welcome to the Idaho State University 2024 Winter Commencement Ceremony. Will the audience please rise? The candidates from the graduate school. The candidates from the College of Arts and Letters and the College of Health. The candidates from the College of Business and the College of Science and Engineering. The candidates from the College of Education and the College of Technology. The faculty of Idaho State University. The President of Idaho State University and dignitaries from ISU and the great state of Idaho. the President of Idaho State University, Dr. Robert W. Wagner.
Good morning. On behalf of the entire Idaho State University community, I want to welcome you to our campus for the Winter 2024 Commencement Ceremony. Please remain standing for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. Idaho State University is proud of the men and women who serve our nation as members of the United States Armed Forces. Would our student veterans and all other veterans and military personnel in the audience please stand and be recognized? Thank you for your service. Acknowledging native lands is an important way to honor and respect Indigenous peoples and their traditional territories. The land on which Idaho State University's Pocatello campus sits is within the original Fort Hall Reservation boundaries and is the traditional and ancestral home of the Shoshone and Bannock peoples. We acknowledge the Fort Hall Shoshone and Bannock peoples, their elders, past and present, their future generations, and all Indigenous peoples, including those upon whose land the university is located. We offer gratitude for the land itself and the original caretakers of it. As a public research university, it is our ongoing commitment and responsibility to teach accurate histories of the regional Indigenous people and of our institutional relationship with them. It is our commitment to the Shoshone-Bannock tribes and to ISU citizens that we will collaborate on future educational discourse and activities in our communities. I would now like to invite Chairman Lee Wan Tendoy of the Fort Hall Business Council to offer a blessing and song in honor of all those celebrating graduation today. Will the audience please stand?
Zongo Vechuku. Good morning in Shoshone. Vishayo Wawas. Good morning in Bannock. And it's a great honor to be here amongst you all. And congratulations, you graduating class of 2024. It's great to be here. And like President Wagner said, and from the past, and people have been here for thousands, and it feels good to be here. I'm also alumni, so back in 2003, long time ago. Feels good, yeah. Feels good, yeah. And but this is never expected this opportunity, and I didn't know you probably wondered, hey, who's this guy? What's he doing over here? But I'm here to help celebrate your commencement. So I'm going to do a little short prayer and do a song in honor of you all. So bear with me and hang tight. And as I sing these songs, reflect on yourselves. You know how you came about through your life. You know, the time flies by fast, and then remember all the great memories and the precious memories and the struggles, and now that you made it this far, challenges, and into the future like that. And so I just want to say a few short words like that. And again, congratulations to everyone in this whole audience and this building. So thank you. So I'm going to go do a little prayer, and I'll see how it goes. I didn't really plan on this, how I'm going to do this, but it's going to come out somehow, okay? Wake Nanasuigan, new one I've gone up, but you know, it's my wish up can. Wish. Minimum Bainey one, I think one in, I think Nama Beso Sikit, Mrs. Utai, one in. He did the wolf for him, my wife, Mari Susuta, each and every one of them as they completed their education. Nanasuigan. You bless them that way, Holy Creator God, bless them that way as they go forth on their journey of destiny of life and all the things that have come into them. Protect them each and every way and who they represent as well, like that. All these things in all these things, species, all walks of life, every one of these things, that's with the health and all the arts and the sciences, technology, each and whatever their field is, it'll be positive for them. And give them great positivity as well as whoever else, wherever they get their career's choice, like that. So with that, Holy Creator God, appreciate your time for me and being here as well. Bless us all, from all the top of our bodies to the bottom, to our hearts. And you know our thoughts and minds and our wants and needs. All these things out there that we can't cover everything. Short time of prayer, but it's a beautiful day today, and the blessings out there with the snow covering our earth mother, the blessings to bless our water, all these things out there, the ecology and the environment, bring a healthy cleanliness to our earth mother, like that. Holy Creator God, thank you. So much to pray about, so I'm going to sing this song with a prayer as well. Congratulations to you, class of 24. We'd like to wish you the very best, with great happiness, with success. God bless. Hey. Congratulations to you, class of 24, Idaho State. Idaho State, we'd like to wish you the very best, great happiness, accomplishments, and with great success. God bless. Hey, hey. All right, God bless everyone, each and everyone in here in this audience, in this room, and especially all you graduating today. So send that blessing to you. Appreciate it. Holy Creator God, forgive us. We can't cover everything. May you bless us today in a good way. Amen. Home Revelations. Os. Thank you.
You may be seated. Chairman Tendoy, it is our honor to have you here today. Thank you very, very much. We are fortunate to have several other special guests joining us this morning. At this time, I would like to introduce the platform party here on stage with me. Please stand and remain standing as I call your name, not you, the platform party. I ask the audience to please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. State Senator James Ruckty. From our Board of Trustees, the Idaho State Board of Education Board Member, Miss Cindy Sidaway. President of the ISU Alumni Association Board of Directors, Mr. David Gates. Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Adam Bradford. Vice President for Operations, Mr. Brian Sagendorf. Senior Vice President for Research and Economic Development, Dr. Marty Blair. Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Craig Chatrian. Interim Vice President for University Advancement and Founding Dean of the College of Arts and Letters, Dr. Candy Turley Ames. Assistant Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, Dr. Matt Daly. Executive Director of ISU Meridian and Interim Dean for the College of Health, Dr. Gabe Bargan. Interim Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Tracy Collum. Dean of the College of Business and Vice Provost of Entrepreneurship and Economic Innovation, Dr. Shane Hunt. Interim Dean of the College of Education, Dr. Esther Entuli. Interim Dean of the College of Science and Engineering, Dr. Lyle Castle. Associate Dean of the College of Technology, Miss Deborah Roneberg. Dean of the University Library, Miss Sandra Shropshire. Chair, not acting, it's official now, Chair of the Faculty Senate, Dr. Amanda Zink. This morning's speakers, Mel Anderson and Christy Steidley. And once again, Chairman Lewan Tendoy. Please join me in welcoming these guests and thanking them for being here today. On behalf of all the faculty and staff at Idaho State, you may be seated. I thought it would be fun to have them stand the whole time. I would like to say to our graduates that we are very proud of you. You represent the very reason why our institution exists. You are the focal point of all of our efforts. We want you to take the time to celebrate your success and revel in having achieved such an important milestone. However, I remind you that the road does not end here. This is the power and transformational nature of education. It is about bettering your life, and by bettering your life, you also have an opportunity to make the world a better place. And you do that by using what you learned here. Lastly, remember that it is the process of achieving your education or journeying through life that brings the greatest satisfaction. If your future journey includes additional education, I hope you keep ISU in mind. Please remember that ISU will always be here for you as a source of educational transformation and as a source of support as your new alma mater. As an ISU Bengal, you have been taught to let your voice be heard, to use your actions to create impact, and your experience to set an example, and to do all of this with a mighty roar. Now, you will roar as an ISU alum, proud and impactful. Congratulations, and roar, Bengals, roar. And now, it is my esteemed privilege to introduce two of your own. We are fortunate to have two student speakers this morning. I would like to invite Miss Christy Steidley to come to the podium. Following her remarks, we will hear from soon-to-be Dr. Mel Anderson.
Fellow graduates, you and I have thought about this day for quite some time. The journey for each of us has been different, but we are united in our goal of graduating. May I share some brief memories from my experience? I see a young 11th grader with a 1.5 GPA who was considering joining her best friends in dropping out of high school. I see a lonely 12th grader who was devastated to hear the words that she would not be eligible to graduate with her class. However, I also see a determined teenager who was willing to fight for her goal to graduate with her class, even if it meant evening classes and Saturday school. I see a young woman who earned an associate's degree and dreamed of becoming a teacher, but who struggled to believe she was smart enough to earn a bachelor's degree. That's a common story about higher education, a belief that somehow we aren't cut out for it, that we don't belong. I suspect many of you may have experienced that as well. I gave up on my goals and dreams for a time, leading to dark days and depression. I was literally sleeping in my car, but I would imagine what it would be like to own a home. I desired a better life, which meant I had to change the story in my mind, work hard, and celebrate each small step. I bet your dream story has pulled you through challenging times. I revisited my dream of teaching. I had to believe I was smart enough to get a bachelor's degree. Once I did that, my new story as an ISU student began to unfold. I'm so grateful to all the teachers, friends, family who helped me feel like I belonged. I knew it would be a challenge balancing school, work, and family, but I had a great story in my mind about how wonderful my college experience would be. I even pictured this very day, sitting here with all of you, celebrating this momentous occasion together. College has been even better than I imagined, including opportunities to travel throughout Idaho, Nevada, and observe at an international school in the Dominican Republic. What incredible experiences did you have during your time here? I hope we will always be forever grateful to ISU for our remarkable college experiences. In August of this year, I began teaching middle school. It is incredibly challenging and rewarding. The dream seed of becoming a teacher was planted in my mind over 2 decades ago. I now get to share my story with my students and support them in their goals and dreams. Who will you share your story with? You never know who is paying attention. So, graduates, as we stand on the thresholds of new beginnings, I ask you, what is your story for the next chapter? Believe in the power of your story. Set ambitious goals and celebrate each phase of the journey. Congratulations.
Each fall, new Bengals march through Swanson Arch to commemorate the start of their educational journey at Idaho State University. And each commencement, new graduates pass back through Swanson Arch to celebrate their educational success. Not only does this tradition honor the personal and educational growth required to come to this moment, it also holds a lesson for our continued success, both in our future educational endeavors and in our personal lives. The strength of the archway is found not only in the strength of the pillar itself, but also in the pillar's supportive foundation. Regardless of the internal strength, without a firm foundation, a pillar can hold nothing, not the stone arch it shoulders, and not even its own weight. Likewise, in order to overcome the challenges in our lives, we must have an inner strength of character, and we must also have the outer strength that comes from belonging within a supportive community. In your educational journeys, you have each doubtless felt fear and loss and fatigue and dealt with a multitude of challenges from life outside of school. You overcame that adversity. You found within yourselves the strength to persevere, but it wouldn't have been possible without a firm foundation. We found our firm foundation in the support of family and friends and in the rich mentorship of the Bengal community. We are each here today because in the moments we most needed greater strength than our own, someone showed up. We felt the supportive efforts of our varied communities, the patience of family, the persistence of friends, and the guidance of faculty mentors who dedicate their professional careers to making Idaho State University a safe site of learning. We are here today because of those people in our lives who told us through their words, their actions, and their dedication to our success that even if we doubted ourselves, they did not. Despite whatever difficulties may arrive, let us take every opportunity to recognize that our strength comes from both within and around us. Let us acknowledge those friends, family members, and mentors who helped us make this day happen, who stood with us in our times of fear and fatigue, because it is ultimately with the help of our community that we stand at all. We do not and we cannot exist alone, and no success is independently achieved. Marching through the arch is only one milestone on our educational journeys. Equipped with the education we so ardently fought to acquire, the education Idaho State University unfalteringly provided, we are prepared to go forward and help shoulder someone else's burden during their moments of trial and their times of struggle. As we go forward, may we remember the words of Toni Morrison. When you get these jobs that you have been so brilliantly trained for, just remember that your real job is that if you are free, you need to free somebody else. To truly celebrate this success, as members of the Bengal community, let us look for ways to participate in being someone else's foundation of strength. Thank you. And now I would like to introduce our Board of Trustee member and ISU alumna, Miss Cindy Sidaway, to the podium to say a few words.
Thank you, Mel. Hello to the final ISU class of 2024. I'm glad to be here with you today. As Mel said, my name is Cindy Sidaway, and I serve on the Idaho State Board of Education. And on behalf of myself and my colleagues who also serve on the State Board, it is my pleasure to offer our collective congratulations. I know how you feel today. It is a day you have looked forward to for a long time. I'm sure there were times when you thought this day would never come, but you persisted through adversity and occasional self-doubt, and now here you stand, a graduate of Idaho State University, ready to take on the world. What a wonderful day this is for you personally, and for your future, and for your family's future also. All because you invested in yourselves. And I guarantee that investment will pay dividends in the coming years. It is estimated that 60% of jobs now require some form of post-secondary training or a degree. Businesses here in Eastern Idaho and throughout our state need a skilled workforce, and now you are prepared to take advantage of that. Whether you decide to accept a high-paying job or perhaps start your own company, the key is you have attained the knowledge and skills to be successful no matter what you decide to do. Those of you who have earned a bachelor's degree will earn an average of $1 million more throughout your career because you now hold that credential. Studies show that people with post-secondary credentials are likely to live longer and healthier lives too. You have set yourself up to be an example to others. Please take advantage of that and encourage people around you to follow in your footsteps. Please talk to a teenager in your orbit and tell them about your experience here at Idaho State University and why it is so important for them to start planning their future after high school. I remember my time here at Idaho State very fondly. The education I received here has helped me throughout my life and contributed to my success and the success of my family's livestock and agricultural businesses. Like me, you have dedicated your time and made a financial commitment to bettering yourself in the world. And the road to success will be much easier. 40 or 50 years from now, you'll look back on your career and the remarkable experiences and friendships that resulted from it, and you'll be amazed. You'll be proud and grateful for all you have accomplished professionally and how you and your family benefited because you invested in yourself, did the hard work, and graduated from Idaho State University. Thank you, President Wagner. Thank you to the faculty and the staff at ISU. And thank you, graduates. I am so proud of you. The future is yours. And don't forget to encourage others to follow in your lead. And roar, Bengals, roar.
Thank you, Board Member Sidaway. It is our privilege to have you with us today. Graduates, my name is Dr. Adam Bradford. I am the interim provost and vice president for academic affairs and a professor of English here at ISU, and I am thrilled to be celebrating you and your accomplishments today. And while today is about you, I think you would agree with me that many of us would not be where we are today without the support and guidance we've received along the way from teachers and beloved mentors. So at this time, I would like to express sincere appreciation to the members of the Idaho State University faculty. Would all faculty members and emeriti in attendance today please stand and be acknowledged. Thank you. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for what you have done for our students. And thank you for your contributions to your disciplines. And now, graduates, the moment you have been waiting for. Would the candidates from the graduate school please rise? President Wagner, I am pleased to present to you the candidates for doctoral degrees, graduate certificates, master's degrees, and specialist degrees. Upon the recommendation of the deans of the colleges and the university faculty, I recommend that these degrees be conferred.
Wait for it, it's coming. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of Idaho State University and upon the recommendation of the college deans and university faculty, I hereby confer upon you upon completion of requirements, the appropriate doctoral, master's, and specialist degrees with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
We present our graduates for the doctoral degree from the graduate school, hooded by their advisors and Dr. Tracy Cullum, interim dean of the graduate school. Cassie Shelley, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Mel Nicole Anderson, Doctor of Philosophy, English and the Teaching of Language. Is this who we're hooded by? Hooded by Amanda Zink. Holly Karchner, Doctor of Arts and Political Science, hooded by Dr. Donna Liebecker. Erica A. Richards, Doctor of Arts and Political Science, hooded by Dr. Donna Liebecker. Katie Joanne McFarland, Doctor of Education, Educational Leadership, hooded by Dr. David Coughlin. We present our graduates for the master's degree from the College of Arts and Letters, hooded by Dr. Candy Turley Ames, founding dean of the College of Arts and Letters, and Dr. Tracy Cullum, interim dean of the graduate school. Catherine Elise O'Hara, Master of Arts. Stephanie Bettis, Master of Arts. Eleanor Jody Sarmiento, Master of Arts. Julia Phelps, Master of Arts, hooded by her mother, Paula Phelps. Keely Savannah Joe, Master of Arts. Talon Grant McClure, Master of Public Administration. Catherine Marie Selvage, Master of Public Administration. Ross Bolger, Master of Arts. Stuart Grant Summers, Master of Arts. We present our graduates for the master's degree from the College of Business, hooded by Dr. C. Shane Hunt, Dean of the College of Business, and Dr. Tracy Cullum, Interim Dean of the Graduate School. Connor Matthias Luke, Master of Business Administration. Cody Allen Friedland, Master of Business Administration and Finance. Megan Carey, Master of Business Administration. Robert Tyler Martin, Master of Business Administration. Elena Sweet, Master of Business Administration. Khadija Barazagani, Master of Business Administration. Tyler Phelps, Master of Business Administration. Michael Goring, Master of Business Administration. Zachary T. Jukes, Master of Business Administration. Dylan Vance Roberts, Master of Accountancy. Carter David Cooper, Master of Accountancy. Nicholas Neil Musetti, Master of Healthcare Administration. We present our graduates for the master's degree from the College of Health, hooded by Dr. Gabe Bargan, Interim Dean of the College of Health, and Dr. Tracy Cullum, Interim Dean of the Graduate School. Anna Noel Cook, Master of Science. Taylor Don Ryan, Master of Science. Hannah Buffett, Master of Science. Mackenzie Olivia Suchard, Master of Science. Madeline Jane Finney, Master of Science. Claire Amelia Christensen, Master of Science. Katya Boyce, Master of Science. Cassie K. Schmidt, Master of Science. Brittany Elizabeth Thompson, Master of Science. Rebecca Raylin Robinson, Master of Science. Robin Moreno, Master of Science. Chimdinma Ogbona, Master of Public Health. Grace Wielden, Master of Public Health. Laura Chinaza Moteke, Master of Public Health. Ricky W. Morgan, Master of Science. We present our graduates for the master's degree from the College of Education, hooded by Dr. Esther Natuli, Interim Dean of the College of Education, and Dr. Tracy Cullum, Interim Dean of the Graduate School. Jamie Saldivar, Master of Arts. Callie Randall, Master of Arts. Nikki Lee Fry, Master of Arts. Colin Cedric Cameron, Master of Arts. Nathaniel Lane Sessions, Master of Education. Alexandra Bolter, Master of Education. Shaniel Hoops Mosman, Master of Science. Jarek Laren Crosley, Master of Arts. Keisha LeMay Arneson, Master of Arts. Timothy Brackus, Master of Arts. Emily Evans, Master of Physical Education. Joshua Lavelle Alford, Master of Physical Education. Patrick Christensen, Master of Physical Education. Nicholas Ryan Crone, Master of Science. Casey Scherstuhl, Master of Arts. James L. Berry, Master of Science. We present our graduates for the master's degree from the College of Science and Engineering, hooded by Dr. Lyle Castle, Interim Dean of the College of Science and Engineering, and Dr. Tracy Cullum, Interim Dean of the Graduate School. Trayton Harris, Master of Science. Ainsley Madison Snyder, Master of Science. Kendall Peter Olson, Master of Science. Nate Stephen Mort, Master of Science. Christina Marie Miagetti Appleby, Master of Science. Barrett Durchie, Master of Science. Callie Ray McLaren, Master of Science.
Congratulations. And now, would the candidates for all undergraduate degrees please rise? President Wagner, I am pleased to present to you the candidates for the honors bachelor's degree, associate degree, and certificates. Upon the recommendations of the deans of the colleges and the university faculty, I recommend that these degrees be conferred.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of Idaho State University, and upon the recommendation of the college deans and university faculty, I hereby confer upon you, upon completion of requirements, the appropriate bachelor's and associate's degrees with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
We now present our graduates from the College of Arts and Letters. Emily Ann Oman. Raina Max Craig. Riley Aaron Bird. Nathan James Humphreys. McKinley Paige Byman. Amelia Rachel Smith. Emma Estelle Villanova. Taylor K. Robison. Trevin Kyle Crane. Emily Dawn Foltz. Jayashri Mariah Bean, magna cum laude. Andrea Marie King, summa cum laude. Caitlin Emily Williams. Richard Raymond Casanova. Abigail Ivory Disney. Alex O. Cerna. Madeline A. Lloyd. Amare Nicole Ramirez Platt. Cameron Sue Kress. Abrielle Hannah Gray, summa cum laude. Emmanuel Bartolo, cum laude. Jackson Davis Hickey. Jamin Ray Lott, summa cum laude. Matisse Lydia Davis, magna cum laude. Sam Johnson Reese. McKenna Dean Owens. Kenya Giselle Ojeda. Cole Jeffrey Levitt, cum laude. Josie Ellen Severin. Celeste Pineda, cum laude. Jagger Giles. Spencer Tatafu, cum laude. Ty Wesley Hyde. Jaden Antoine Davis. Adrian Rodriguez, cum laude. Jason Herman Moncure, Jr. Carly B. Snyder, magna cum laude. Peyton Rose Dion, summa cum laude. Adam L. Wood. Sean Patrick Betts, magna cum laude. Maria Alejandra Partida. Brianna Marie Preen, summa cum laude. Tate Philip Pierce. Stephen James MacArthur. Kristen Kyle Moser, magna cum laude. Lily Ruiz Wright, summa cum laude. Micah Philip Magukin. Savannah Emma Thompson, magna cum laude. Savannah Elizabeth Polson, magna cum laude. Sophie Castile Young. Rachel R. Smith. Jada Nichelle Robinson Rodriguez, cum laude. Brenna Christine Peacock, magna cum laude. Ariel Zollinger, cum laude. Anna Jacqueline Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Lizette Yaneli Reyes. Cheyenne Hope Giannini, Johnson. Emma Lavinia Baker. Della Felisa Jones. Megan Ray Griggs. Madison Riley Roberts. Kelly Grace Larish. Tabitha Ann Thomas. Allison Shea Carver, cum laude. Emma Elaine Rice, magna cum laude. Devin Jadrian Smith. Travis Joshua Harrison. Amanda Smith, magna cum laude. Shay Elizabeth Neal Orr, magna cum laude. Maximo James Orr, summa cum laude. Carson Earl Jacobson, summa cum laude, honors distinction graduate. Judith Natalie West Knuff. Stephanie Nicole Purvis. Tora Ann Cutler. We now present our graduates from the College of Business. Brandy Danielle Jacobus. Claire Marie Horton, cum laude. Giovanna Guadalupe Boyer. Janaea Jade White, magna cum laude. Dawson Allen Brake. Shelby Lynn Thomas. Hallie K. Garvin. Tyler Lawrence Robbins. Addison Tucker Knock. David Paul Livermore. Kaylee Dawn Snedden. Peyton Michael Chavez. Kylan Jamie Miller. Jonathan Tanner Furness, magna cum laude. Magali Perez Cabrera, honors distinction graduate. Simone Claudel Stomba. Angelo D'Agostino, magna cum laude. Kiara Lynn Cannon Smith. Kylie Marie Truba, magna cum laude. Adriana Mills-Berger, cum laude. Wesley David Myers. Nomel Jean-Jacques Mamel. Leah Key Barda, magna cum laude. Natalie Marie Praska. Michael John Shulikov III. Calvin Pitcher. Kewa Herman Sataro Kauhi II. Matthew Eric Sanchez. Kate White. Thawachi Wirapichet. Kiara Jolie Malabe. Christian Matthew Riggle. Alan Olmos Valencia. Cody James Blessinger. Louis Daniel Zimpita Stormark. Johannes Ludwigis Robertse, summa cum laude. Deacon Blackhawk. We now present our graduates from the College of Education. Tony Ray Ross. Emily Claire Stacy, magna cum laude. Braden Russell Ulrich, magna cum laude. Abigail Lynn Christensen, magna cum laude. Katria Christine Schwop, magna cum laude. Callie McCoy Swallow, summa cum laude. Avery Grace Clonch. Bruce A. Wallen. Benjamin Robert Smith. Cedar Laurelyn Lemrick, magna cum laude. Christy Stidley, summa cum laude. Erica Ann Butenschon, cum laude. Janice Garcia, cum laude. Lucy Nayeli Garcia Torres, magna cum laude. Callie Nicole Williams, magna cum laude. Caitlin Rizzo, cum laude. Ivy Hansen Kestner, cum laude, honors distinction graduate. Isai Oliveira Mendoza. Eli Ann Rose Barney, cum laude. Trisha Louise Perry. Kristen Armstrong. Cameron R. Beagley. Brianna Michelle Leon, summa cum laude. Teresa Dawn Steffler. Nils Jacob Berg, cum laude. Michael John McDonnell, summa cum laude. Caitlin Yvonne Barlow, magna cum laude. Liberty Claire Cusino. Madison Colleen Gilboy, magna cum laude. Katie F. Hatch. Jeremiah Reynolds Gann. Haven Catherine Conley, cum laude. We now present our graduates from the College of Health. Caden Dane Ash. Cade Aaron Ricks, magna cum laude. Ethan Joseph Williams. Ethan Edward Wong. Jordan Lee Frazier, cum laude. Audrey Lane Anderson, magna cum laude, honors distinction graduate. Brooke Erin DeBilius, summa cum laude, honors distinction graduate. Chelsea May Headland, magna cum laude. Jessica Deanne Phillips, magna cum laude. Ariel Celine Tariquez, magna cum laude. Ashley Rose Massengale, summa cum laude. JC Nicole Nielsen. Bhavana Nepal, magna cum laude. Milton Miller. Alexandra Camille Balsmeyer. Annika Christine Conant, summa cum laude. Riley Ann Gibbs, cum laude. Michaela J. P. Warren, cum laude. Carson Don Parkinson, cum laude. Mackenzie Schmidt, cum laude. Kathy Yvette Hill. Madison Rose Lovell, honors distinction graduate. Katie Erin Zollinger. Timothea Josephine Poole, magna cum laude. Haley Jo Schroll, summa cum laude. Nora Lucia Navarro Cheng, magna cum laude. Maddie Mae Paparello, cum laude. Wyatt Todd Hamilton, cum laude. Kennedy D. Koopman, magna cum laude. Ariel Noel McCombs, honors distinction graduate. Allison L. Starbuck. Isabella Quinn Anderson, magna cum laude, honors distinction graduate. Tate Jeriel Hartman. Jacob Douglas Daly, magna cum laude. Richard David Nephi Olson, magna cum laude. Wiley Elizabeth Ulrich, cum laude. Kylie Ann Webster, magna cum laude. Michaela Hegenberger, magna cum laude. Jensen R. Stevens, magna cum laude. Daniel Medel, magna cum laude. Trevor John Taylor, magna cum laude. London Rain Selleck, magna cum laude. Camille Aubrey Coxon, cum laude. Samantha Liz Snyder, cum laude. Brianna Elida Briscoe, magna cum laude. Deanna K. Ziegler, cum laude. Natalie Phillips. Stephanie Renee Aki, magna cum laude. Chandri Henry, magna cum laude. Jones Shidozi Asiegbu, magna cum laude. Kate Valine Jackman. Kennedy Dawn Neely. Taylor Rochelle Crowder. Taryn Rose Judy, summa cum laude, honors distinction graduate. Brooklyn Jade Hammond. Jillian Kathleen Robinson Doty. Danica Taylor Craig, summa cum laude. We now present our graduates from the College of Science and Engineering. Mary Genevieve Walker. Hannah Elizabeth Tracy, magna cum laude. Hannah Nicole Clausen, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Bailey Lay, cum laude. Abigail Hope Gallegos, cum laude. Ella Catherine Bundy, summa cum laude, honors distinction graduate. Emily Ann Sullivan, summa cum laude, honors distinction graduate. Aiden E. Ballard. Israel Antonio Martinez. Taylor Bonning, cum laude. Alice Jola, magna cum laude. Desiree Haven Villalobos. Louis Tyler Alban, magna cum laude. Stuart Shipley, cum laude. Noah Warren Haley, cum laude. Samuel David Potter. Tyler Mitchell Dodd. Matthew Brooks Cannon. Kuasi Freddie Kuaku. Kaylee Dalton, cum laude. Zhongyun Lee. Beverly Victoria, cum laude. Madeline Elizabeth Anderson, magna cum laude. Lewin M. Toon. Stephen Leon Miller. Morgan Danae Paulson, summa cum laude. Evie Elizabeth Jones. Joseph Brady Adams, summa cum laude. Benjamin Mark Adams, magna cum laude. Kobe Kent Garner. Austin James Leonard. We now present our graduates from the College of Technology. Sophia Elizabeth Lish. Lanita Barris. Anika Renee Perez. Alexis Avril Martinez. Ignacio Quiralte Perez. Jackson Fry. Jackson Conway Jensen. Karina Miley Eager. Angelo J. Olea Justice. Molly Elizabeth Hagan. Gustavo Carranza. Isabella Dahlstrom. Tegan Jade McCulloch. Cambry Egan. Madeline Cherie Simpson. Cheyenne Nicole Gardner. Kendra Jane Thewison. Jenna Jo Phillips. Ava Christine Whitworth. Riley Elizabeth Kotraba. Mackenzie Jane Moon, cum laude. Ian Silas Clements. Reese Anchor McKinstry. Alexis Jeanette Woolley. Edgar Uriel Sotero. Kyler A. Miller. Kaylin Jacobson Lee, cum laude. Jessica Martinez. Julia Stows. Anthony Eugene Parazzo, summa cum laude. Gibson R. Walls, cum laude. Carly Grace Dye, summa cum laude. Faith Hillary Mort, cum laude. Sarah Pearl Jensen. Cameron Russell Butler, cum laude. Alexis Vega Galaviz.
Congratulations, graduates. Today we celebrate you. I know that each of you worked very hard to get here, but we also know that for many of you, it is through the support of your dedicated family members that you can stand here today. So now that they have cheered for you, I would like our graduates to recognize their families and friends. So would the families and friends of today's graduates please stand for a round of applause. Thank you. Graduates, each and every one of you are forever a member of the Bengal family, and you are also a lifetime member of the Idaho State University Alumni Association. I would now like to invite Mr. David Gates, President of the ISU Alumni Association Board of Directors, to say a few words.
Graduates, today we come together to celebrate your hard work and incredible accomplishments. This moment is a testament to your dedication and determination. But remember, your education doesn't stop here. The journey of learning is lifelong. Keep seeking knowledge, challenging ideas, and growing into the extraordinary individuals we know you are. As proud Bengal alumni, you carry with you the legacy of this great institution, a legacy of excellence, integrity, and service. And now I have a special request. Would all ISU alumni in attendance today please stand? Graduates, take a moment to look around. These individuals are your Bengal family. They are ready to support you as you venture into the world and pursue the life you've dreamt of. With more than 90,000 living Bengal alumni, the Alumni Association is stronger than ever. Stay connected with this family, engage with your alumni network, participate in events, and give back to the generation of Bengals who will follow in your footsteps. Above all, carry the spirit of ISU wherever life takes you. Congratulations and welcome to the Bengal family.
Well, I can feel the mounting excitement and anticipation in this room. You're ready to hug your graduates and celebrate, but first, we have one more important tradition to attend to. Would the graduates who earn bachelor's degrees, associate's degrees, and certificates in all colleges please stand? If this is your first degree, please stand. At this time, I invite you to move your tassel from the right side to the left, a symbol of having attained your degree. Stay standing, and now would the rest of today's graduates and the audience please join them in standing, so everyone please stand, for the singing of the Idaho State University Alma Mater by Jacob Williams.
Hail to thee, our alma mater, glorious is thy name. Evermore thy sons and daughters carry on thy fame. May thy students e'er be loyal, to thy memory true. Hail to thee, our alma mater. Hail to ISU.
I invite the audience and the graduates to please remain standing while the platform party leaves the stage. And now, my final words. Congratulations, class of 2024. You did it. Go Bengals!